All right, so we're gonna talk about the FX30. I think I've had the camera now for about a month, maybe a couple of days shy of a month, and I've got some opinions about it. Some good, some bad, but let's talk about it. So let's start with the cons first. And I want to start there because most of these are really just personal preference. So the number one thing for me is the menu system. I have been ranting about Sony's menu system since even before I bought a Sony camera. It was one of the reasons that always kept me from even thinking about Sony. And having the FX30 hasn't changed that. The menu system is absolutely ridiculous. There are way too many choices, way too many things. It's too much. It's just too much. Things are hard to find. I feel like things where they should be that make sense, they're not there. And I don't know, man. It's really, really weird. It's really weird. I think I don't know what Sony was thinking, man, and I hope this audio was all right, man, because got folks cutting grass and everything else out here. But I just don't know what Sony was thinking with this type of a menu system like this. There's so many different things to choose from that you feel overwhelmed. And now there goes a big truck on the interstate. All right? You feel overwhelmed, and it just makes you you set a custom button to the settings that you have and you just don't want to change them. Like, the number one thing for me is definitely the menu.
Sometimes you gotta pray for a victory.
All right, so the other thing is the green color cast. And that's why I shot this around these trees and in this grass and stuff. I don't like how Sony colors do the greens. I don't know what it is. It's just off a little bit. And even when there's nothing green in the scene, I get this green color cast in the highlights a lot. Now, maybe that has something to do with the lens also. I don't know, but it's quite nerve-wracking. It's quite noticeable. And in my opinion, it's really kind of hard to navigate through to try to get that right. So if y'all know something that I don't, man, let me know. Other than that, Sony, y'all gotta fix that. One of the other things I hate about this camera is where the power button is. I think power buttons located on the left side of the camera, to me, just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, all the other buttons that we are normally gonna be using are on that right side. So it just, makes sense to just put it on that side. I mean, why not? I know it might be a space thing or whatever, and then the power button is small, and so if I'm on this side of the camera and I wanna reach over and cut it off, I just don't like it. My fingers are too big for it. I really hate the power button on this thing, and it's kind of annoying. So real quick, before we get to the pros of this camera, I just wanted to say it has taken me 3 days to make this video. Man, I hope you guys really do appreciate it. I hope you've made it this far. If you did, I appreciate you 100%. But listen, if you ever get to the point, man, to where you're doing a shoot and everything you tried just isn't working, whether it's, gear failure or your own part for settings or something you're not doing, just scrap it, man, and just wait till the next day. Just scrap it, go somewhere, chill out, get your mind together, regroup, and just try it again the next day. Don't try to keep going. This has been an absolute task just trying to complete this one video. Trust me. Just give yourself some time. All right, let's get to the pros. Well, one of the things that I love about the camera is its size and portability. This camera really makes me want to get out and shoot and do things like this. Bigger cinema cameras just don't allow for that. It's too much to rig up. You got too many things to do. I feel perfectly comfortable just grabbing this camera, slapping a lens on it, and going out just like it is. Now, a good amount of the time I am gonna have it connected to a V-mount for longer things, but the past couple of days I've just had the camera and one lens and I'm just out shooting. So the size for me was definitely a deciding factor in getting this camera. So one of the other great things about this camera is definitely the autofocus. Being able to get shots like this from far away and knowing that the camera is locked on and not gonna miss you is absolutely great. The eye autofocus works to perfection. I can just turn the camera on and know that whatever I focus on, it's locked in. I don't have to worry about it. Rarely do I have to go and play with the settings and make sure that things are in focus. The camera just does a good job about focusing on what it is you want to focus on and locking in on it. So autofocus, another great thing. So another major thing for me is the overall image quality. I like the image coming out of this camera. It's not overly sharp like I have seen in a lot of other Sony cameras. And maybe that's due to the lens that I have not being a clinically sharp lens. I don't know. But I really like the image that comes out of it. It's not overly sharp. It's not overly soft. It just sits right in that sweet spot that I like. So the overall image quality is great. I don't feel a need to have to shoot in S-Log all the time. I think the other picture profiles do a great job. So just the overall ease of use to this camera, to being able to just pick it up and go. If I want to, I can throw it in auto, I can grab a picture profile and boom, I'm good. And the image that comes out of it is absolutely fantastic. All right, so one of the other major things that I'm really in love with is all the different customizable buttons. Now, other cameras that I've had have had a bunch of buttons you can customize, but for some reason I never really used them until I got this camera. And I think it's because with other cameras, I didn't necessarily mind going into the menu to do stuff. And with this camera, I just don't want to go into the menu system. So using the customizable buttons has just become something that I've enjoyed because it keeps me from having to actually go into this ridiculous menu system to try to find things. So there's that. So again, this is just a little 1 month review. I still haven't been able to take the camera out and do a lot of different things. I have shot some professional stuff with it, but I haven't really put it through its ringer the way I really want to and shot a film with it and things like that. Well, I take that back. I did do a little short scene that I completely messed up, and I will leave that video linked here, one of these places, so you can check it out. But I got some things coming up that I'm gonna be able to really use this camera, really put it through its paces, and see how it functions with me shooting a film. So be looking out for that. It should be coming. It's a series that I'm doing, and it'll actually be out next couple months or so. But in the meantime, I will be doing some other stuff and putting it out on the channel. I will be doing some other stuff and putting it out on the channel, so make sure you guys are subscribed, okay? Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up on this video and let me know down in the comments what things you love about the FX30 and some things you don't like, all right? But I'll catch you guys in the next video, okay? Peace out.